Hi Room 4, thanks for coming back for Craft of the Week. This week we're going to be making something I think you're going to love. You ready for it? All right, it's a pterodactyl. So this little guy is flying in to wish you a wonderful summer because this is going to be our last video craft together. So I'm going to show you some of the things that you're going to need to make this. We're basically going to just need some triangles, circles, and rectangles to make him. So I'm going to put him over here and I'll show you what we need to get started. You guys are going to need a green piece of construction paper, 2 white circles, your glue, your scissors, a black marker, and a red marker. All right, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to need is our green paper. And I want to start with the triangle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the corner and I'm going to move it over to the other side, lining up the edges of the paper and then pressing a crease. So you can see I now have a triangle and then I have this extra piece. I want to get rid of that. So I'm going to get my scissors, I'm going to hold my paper and I'm going to just cut along the edge of my triangle, getting rid of that piece I don't need right now. And then I'm gonna move this over, and now I have my triangle. Now I need to make this 2 triangles. So I'm gonna open it up, and you can see the crease I have. So I'm going to get my scissors again, and I'm gonna cut right along that crease to make my true triangles. So I wanna separate them. Take your time when you're cutting. All right, now I want to make these 2 triangles into smaller triangles. So in order to do that, I'm going to fold it over again. Make sure you're matching your points and your edges of your papers are lined up, and then press your crease. And you're going to do it for this side. Matching up the points and that your edges are matched, and then you're just pressing to make a crease. All right, one of these are gonna be for our body, so I'm gonna move that aside for our body, and the other is going to be the wings. So again, you can see there's another crease, and because a pterodactyl has 2 wings, I'm gonna cut this in half so that I can get 2 wings for him. So I'm gonna get my scissors, and I'm gonna cut right along that crease, taking my time, just if I was cutting along a black line. So now I have his 2 wings. I want to go ahead and I want to make these lines for his wings. So I'm going to pick up my black marker and I'm going to start at the point, and I'm just going to do about 3 lines. And then I'm going to turn it over because I want to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. And then I'm gonna get my paper and I'm just gonna do about 3 lines on this wing, turn it over, and 3 lines on that side. So now I have his 2 wings. I'm gonna cap my marker and I'm gonna show you how to attach them to his body. So we're gonna bring the body over. Make sure you have the folded side coming towards your body. So when you open it, it's opening towards you. So I'm gonna open it up, and I'm gonna get my glue. And right about the middle of this line, I'm gonna put a circle of glue. And then I'm gonna get one of the wings, and I'm gonna put it right in that glue and press it down, making sure that your lines are running the same way. Now I'm going to get this other wing and I'm gonna lay it right on top so it matches. And then I'm gonna get the glue and I'm gonna put it right on the top, and I'm also gonna take my glue right down to that point. And then I'm gonna put it down and I'm gonna fold it over, fold that triangle over, give it a good press. And now we have the pterodactyl's body and his wings. So now I'm going to show you how to do his head. So I'm going to put that aside and I'm going to grab that piece of paper that we had left over, and we're gonna fold it over again because I wanna make a small triangle just like we did when we had started. So I'm folding it over, making the crease, making sure my edges are lined up. And again, I wanna cut this extra piece off, so I'm gonna get my scissors and I'm gonna hold it, and I'm gonna just take my time following the edge of my triangle, and I'm cutting it off. And now I have my triangle. So this is gonna be the pterodactyl's head. So I'm gonna bring its body back. And again, the fold is near me. So when I open it, it's opening towards me. So I'm gonna get some glue, and I wanna put glue on both points. So I'm gonna just put some glue on this point, and then I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna put glue on this point. And then I'm gonna slip one underneath. And again, make sure your lines are running the same way. And I'm pressing it, and then I'm gonna close this up, and I'm gonna press it down. So now we have his head attached. So now we gotta give the pterodactyl his eyes. So that's where I need those white circles. So I'm gonna just put some glue right on the white circle, and I'm gonna attach it. And then I have to do the same thing for the other side. So turn it over, get your other white circle, put it in, and attach it. Now I'm going to do a little black circle in each of those white circles to make his eyes really pop. So I'm going to just make a little black circle, and I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now our pterodactyl is very happy to be with us like all of our friends, so I'm going to get my red marker, and I'm going to give him a nice smile face. Just put a little curve. Make sure you're doing both sides. And just his little curve. Now there's a trick to get these wings to move, so I'm gonna teach you how to do that. So I'm gonna put this down, and we're gonna pick up that extra piece that we had. It's our rectangle. And I need this to be in two. So I'm gonna take the big one, and I'm gonna do that fold over technique again, matching the edge and our corners, and I'm folding it over, making my crease. Okay, so now you can see that I have that crease, and I'm gonna cut it in half again. So I'm gonna get my scissors, and I'm gonna cut it in half. And now I wanna make this look like his claws. So I'm gonna get my marker, and I'm just gonna do about 3 little curves at the bottom of my paper. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm just gonna add a little dots, just like if it was on the pterodactyl skin. And I'm gonna cap my marker. And then what we have to do is we have to do a fold over technique. So I'm gonna take my rectangle, and I'm gonna fold it over just a little bit. So you can see, there's his leg, and about that's the piece that I had folded over. So I have to do it for this piece too. So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna fold it over, and now I get to attach these to the wings. So I'm gonna pull the body over, and I'm gonna get my glue, and we're gonna put glue just on this little piece that we folded over. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure you get a nice amount of glue on that so it really sticks, because you're gonna be pulling on them. And then I'm gonna come right where the body and the wings meet, and I'm gonna attach it just a little bit above that. I'm gonna fold it over and give it a good press, make sure it's sticking. And then I have to turn it over and do it on the other side. So again, put some glue right on that little tab that we made. And then just above where the wing and the body meet, we're gonna press it down. Okay. And these, the feet are what helps make the wings move. So there's our pterodactyl. Take your pictures, send them to Miss Dooley, and I hope you guys have a great summer. I miss you all. See you soon.